Today, I'm going to show you how DeepSeek can become your secret weapon for fixing IT problems quickly and efficiently. Whether it's a network errors, software issues, or server misconfiguration, DeepSeek make troubleshooting way faster. Well, DeepSeek is part of the AI tools or interactive AI tools that makes life easy for you if you work as an IT system administrator or IT technician. If you are working as an IT system engineer, definitely you've heard of ChatGPT or Copilot. So DeepSeek is also in the family group of ChatGPT and Copilot. Well, DeepSeek is an AI powered tool that lets IT admins search through technical documentations, logs, forum, and internal knowledge bases using natural language queries. So think of DeepSeek like Google, but it is actually built specifically for IT troubleshooting. You can describe an issue in plain language, plain English, and DeepSeek find the relevant solution instantly. Well, DeepSeek can also be used for other activities, not only IT issues. So let's get started. So if I go to DeepSeek, for example, here you need to create an account. And mind you, DeepSeek can also be integrated into your IT tools like ServiceNow. So let's say, for example, there's an issue. I want to actually check why a user could not log in to his device. Let's say I enter the following in DeepSeek. It says Active Directory users cannot log in after password reset. Let's say what is the solution? Then let's hit enter. So by just hitting enter, you can see DeepSeek will begin to check its database and they begin to see why should a user not be able to log in to his device. So it begins to give me some different scenario. For example, it says Active Directory users and computers account tab. It says check the most common causes first, which is account lockout. So which means you will need to go to your Windows server and check if that account has been locked. Check for password complexity. And also it says DC availability and replication. Well, you want to also check password reset specification check. Probably the user is trying to actually log into his device using a wrong password, or the user is trying to change his password with a password that does not meet the company's policy. So here, DeepSeek is going to give you different solution, even advanced solution on how to fix that issue. So now let's try a different fix or a different problem. Let's say I have a Windows 11 client operating system. And if you have an issue with your Windows client operating system, as an IT system administrator, the first thing you want to do is to go to Event Viewer. In the Event Viewer, you can actually check and see every single logs of activities that happens on your device. So let's say we have different, for example, on our system, we have this error message and it says the computer was not able to set up secure session with a domain controller. So what I can do is I can actually copy this info. Let me just copy it. So let us go back again to DeepSeek. And if I go to this DeepSeek and I enter this information and I just hit enter. So DeepSeek is going to analyze the info I just put into the DeepSeek, and then it will begin to give me some scenarios, steps to resolve these issues. So let's just wait for this to analyze and then verify what it says and how we can actually fix this. So here you can see that DeepSeek gives me a very, very long information concerning what I just pasted in. So let's go to the beginning and see what it says. So here I pasted this computer was not able to set up a secure session with a domain controller domain, and that is the domain name due to the following: we can't sign you in with this credential because your domain is not available. So I just put that in just a random test which I got from Event Viewer, and here you can see that DeepSeek is actually trying to say, well, however, note the error message is from the computer, likely a member server or workstation, and not from a domain controller. Well, indeed, there is this message is from a client operating system which belongs to a domain, and that domain is not actually on. So the DC is not available. That is why the device could not connect to the DC. So here it begins to tell me what they give me different scenario. You can see network connectivity, DNS configuration, and here it begins to tell me what are the different issues to check. And again, it says immediate fix, most common solution. We could reset the computer. If above does not work, rejoin the device to a domain, comprehensive troubleshooting checklist, network and connectivity issues. And here it begins to give me different solutions we can actually use to fix this issue. Well, just like ChatGPT, you can also use DeepSeek to fix IT issues that comes from an image. Let's say here you can see we have, I can actually browse an image. Let me just try to upload, and I go to image and I hit open. So when it's trying to actually upload the image, let's just wait for this image to be uploaded, and then we can see what it's going to say. So I'm going to actually just hit enter to see if DeepSeek will be able to analyze the image. So let's just wait for it to extract all the info and analyze what could be the issue. And already you can see it says we are given a warning message from a setup program. This message indicates that the download package has some blocked files. And here it begins to give me what I could actually use to fix the issue using PowerShell command. And here are also more PowerShell command I could use. And also a quick solution to unblock via file properties and unblock using PowerShell or the command prompt. So you can see that DeepSeek is actually not just a tool to search for your daily activities, but as an IT system administrator, you can also use DeepSeek to find solution to your problem. At home, I use DeepSeek a lot because in my workplace, we are not allowed to use DeepSeek or ChatGPT. We only use Copilot. But at home, I use DeepSeek to actually search for solutions, and even my daily activities. For example, I'm finding a specific answer to a specific problem. I only just put it in DeepSeek instead of going to Google, because DeepSeek give me specific solution to that problem. Because with Google, you can actually get solution that backdated to like 2006, 2007, and that solution may not be relevant in 2026. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. My name is Kelvin Johnson, and please, if this video has been of any help to you, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any question concerning Windows Client Operating System, Windows servers, Windows Office, you can always contact me or leave a comment in the comment section of this video, and I'll reply to your message as quick as possible. And please don't forget to like. You can also share this video to others who you think this video can be of help to. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.